Okay, so hey guys, Sir Shuavi bringing you a new project, and as some of you guys may be able to tell, I am playing Fallout 4. So, the way that I'm going to go about doing this, as soon as it can start, there you go. I'm going to start a new game, obviously, and the way that I'm going to approach this is I'm going to do a... let's see, what should I do? I'm going to do hardest difficulty, and I'm going to use... or I'm gonna follow the archetype of something similar to like how I consider myself to be in the Fallout world, or like how I think I would do in the Fallout world. So, this is gonna be a bit interesting. It's gonna be kind of me emulating myself into the Fallout world, other than like physical appearances, because I don't have time to go through the customization, spend like probably like an hour just trying to figure out how to make myself look. Or rather, how to make the character look as if I am like part of the game or whatever. So, what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to use a default character. I'm going to play the hardest difficulty, and I'm going to try to play through all of the. Obviously, I'm going to play through the main story, and I'm going to try to also do like most of the miscellaneous objectives, like the side missions. And as for the route that I'm gonna take, I definitely know I'm not gonna do the route that you follow the Minutemen, because that's what I did for my playthrough. I like the ending, but it's not really something that that I want to redo again, because the missions are gonna be the same thing, other than like the starter missions. They're gonna be different, obviously. Well, no, other than the later missions in the game, everything else is gonna be exactly the same thing. So I'm going to either go through with the Brotherhood of Steel approach, or I'm going to go through the, what's it called, the Institute approach. Not sure which one. I'll kind of figure out how everything goes out. I'll figure out how I want to play this game, rather, as it goes on. And I do apologize for talking over this cutscene. It's pretty interesting. They did like a live-action cinematic thing. I'll just stay quiet for now.
Atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself. For my wife. For my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Alright, so there we go. This is basically the same introduction, the same 3 words. War never changes. It's always repeated in all the Fallout games. At least from Fallout 3, when I've been playing them, they've been repeated. I don't know other than that.
Tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
It doesn't matter if I hog the mirror or not. You're not going to be a playable character. So we're just gonna use one of the default faces. All right. Let's see. Nope. I'm definitely not Asian. I'm not white ginger guy. I'm not black either. That kind of looks like me, but with more beard. With more facial hair, I should say. I'm not that tan. I'm not blonde. Once again, I'm not Asian. Actually, this seems more or less like how I am, kind of. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with this. And the only thing I'm gonna change is I'm just gonna change the hair. just because I don't really like that kind of hair. So let's see which hair is more so definitely not like that. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna like the ones that are up here. I don't think I'm gonna like the, nope, definitely not liking the ones that are up there. So I'm gonna be somewhere down here. Let's see. Let's see which one is more so like, I'm kind of like this one, casual kempt. Yeah, I think that was the one that the default character had also. But yeah, more so like casual kempt. Like I'm literally like, I mean my own hairstyle right now. Okay, I'm just gonna stay with casual
Hey.
kempt, and
haircut
I'm gonna
yesterday.
change the color as well because I don't have that. I kind of have a yeah, like a dark brown. Let's see. Yeah, I'm more of a deep brown color apparently. So I'm gonna stay with that. Awesome, and I'm just gonna leave everything else alone. Whatever the presets are, I'm just gonna leave them the way they are. And I'm not gonna do the whole approach that I'm, gonna go around just exploring everything. And I do apologize for that. You probably got dizzy out of that. But I'm not gonna do the whole approach where I'm just gonna walk around and explore every single thing. I already know what I need to do. I'm not gonna go out of my way to. By the way, there's a Grognak comic that definitely be coming back to get later on. But for right now, we're not gonna be using that.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Okay, so thanks, Codsworth. Okay, awesome. Alrighty. Nuka-Cola. I'm just gonna be doing like
Ice cold.
interacting with things because,
Looks like the milk
well,
got delivered.
we kind of need to wait for everything else to happen around us. By the way, there's our wife coming over to get her her morning what's it called? Morning newspaper, which somehow she grabs from behind her butt. She doesn't grab the one that's right there. Apparently, that's my copy. She
More
doesn't
the
just
same.
like she just pulls it out of her butt. She has a magical butt apparently. And here we actually have a degree, or a law diploma rather, for our wife.
It's really good.
And American flag because I was a soldier before in the war. And actually, if I remember correctly, we can go into our bedroom and we can actually find the armies. Yeah, the military fatigues. There you go. And then there's a normal sweater vest, their blue dress, and a shirt. So I guess these three things are mine, and the blue dress is hers. Unless that's all my stuff that I unpacked, and I have some weird little fetish type thing. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. What am I supposed to do? Okay, talk to her. We should take Codsworth to be serviced. Yeah, we should probably. I guess. I don't know. I mean, not like it's probably gonna be. Oh yeah, right. The salesman. I forgot about the salesman. All right, I'm gonna open the door. Hello, Vault Tec representative. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go for how I would go, and I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm usually in my daily life, I'm a nice guy up until someone like pisses me off or something. Then I turn into the meanest son of a bitch that you have ever met. Other than that, I'm a genuinely nice guy, or at least I would like to think I am.
I assure you.
Maybe I don't want to.
Oh crap! I meant to put triangle. I accidentally
Now, I know
I accidentally
you're a busy fellow,
pushed
so I won't take up much of your
circle instead of
time.
triangle.
Time being a
Yeah. If it was me, I would ask more questions first before I decide on anything.
Tell you that because of your family's service to our
Basically, for me
country,
being in the army.
you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Okay, cool.
Sounds great.
Sounds great,
Oh,
honestly.
it is. Believe you me.
For a second, I'm gonna
Now,
pretend
you're already
that I
cleared
don't
for
know that
entrance
this is
to
Fallout, and I'm
unforeseen
living
event.
my own little happy life
Total
in this world, and I'm basically a thought in this character's head. That's how I'm gonna approach this. I am just the thought that is going on inside of his head. I'm not an actual person.
Tell
Okay?
me more about this.
Let's
vault.
just approach it that way. Let's see how things go. Hopefully things will go well.
Not to mention total protection from nuclear radiation and hostile mutants. A better future underground. It's not only our mission, it's our passion.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Splendid! Splendid. Now, let's see.
All right, awesome. Whoops. I was adjusting some things on the mic there. So I'm just going to go ahead and just go with Schwavy simply because that's what I'm known for on YouTube, or that's what I'm known as on YouTube. Obviously, I took the YouTube name Sir Schwavy, but that was just kind of because when I tried to do the name Schwavy, it was already taken. by some really, really weird girl who made vlog video type things. And anyways, let's go with our special stats. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When I did this, like on my own single player type thing, I have two files already. I have a male and female. When I did the male, I just played normally. And then when I did a female, I remade that. I remade a character because my friend actually found an exploit that lets us go to level 10 on everything. So you can get 10 points on strength, 10 points on perception, endurance, basically on special. You can get 10 for everything. So at the end of that, you get 70 points that you get instead of the 21 points that you're allowed in the beginning. And that file is pretty freaking OP. I'm already like level 73 by now. It's ridiculous, but you know, to be fair, I kind of just wanted to have an OP file, and since I'm not on the PC and I can't really do console commands on the PS4, the next best thing is just taking advantage of exploits before they patch them. So I just did the glitch, you know. But that's the only thing I did the glitch for. I didn't get an infinite cat. I didn't do the infinite caps glitch. I didn't do the duplication glitch to get like 20,000 cryolators or whatever. I did everything legitimately other than the stat boost at the beginning. So what I'm gonna go for is let's see, strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence. Oh, okay. More intelligence and more XP. Agility. Okay, action points, probably not going to do that much. Luck affects the recharge rate of critical hits. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to go for some very high charisma. I'm going to go for level 9 charisma, just because there's a lot of speech challenges later on that are kind of challenging, to say the least. So I hope that this will make things a lot easier for me, you know, in terms of like challenges. I'm also going to boost up strength to 5. Let's see. Or a sixth sense. So that's going to be like my environmental awareness and affects weapon accuracy and VATS. Okay, so I'm going to go with a 2 for that for now. I'm going to go with the 3 on endurance, intelligence. I kind of want that to be a 4. Let's see, agility, finesse, and reflexes. I'll go with the 2 on that. Let's go with 3 on that. Okay, endurance is health, and the action points drained from sprinting. Okay, you know what? Maybe I would like to put more points on the endurance. So, let's see. Mental acuity, and it affects the number of XP. Okay, so let's actually boost the endurance up to a 5, just because I'm going to be dying a lot. I can pretty much guarantee that I'm going to be dying a lot, just because I'm going to be playing on the hardest difficulty. So, one thing that I'm going to do before I continue onwards is changing the difficulty to... Ooh, survival level also dramatically slows the rate of healing. Should I do very hard or survival? If I do survival, I know for a fact I'm going to end up rage quitting a lot. So, I kind of feel like I want to do it. And also I'm going to make the save in Pip-Boy be every 30. Let's disable that so that way I have to do manual saves in this file at least. Let's see the difficulty. I kind of want to do survival, kind of want to do very hard. Part of me wants to do survival just because it'll be a better experience, and another part of me wants to do very hard just because I'm used to doing I'm used to doing very hard difficulty. I did very hard on Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Got through the entire game, including the DLCs for Fallout 3. Didn't do the DLC on New Vegas on very hard difficulty. I just played through normally on hard mode because that's kind of like my default basically. Instead of going to normal, I go to hard mode. That's kind of my default. So I also played on survival difficulty on New Vegas, but I didn't really like the mechanics of that with the whole like having to worry about your health and your drinking. I mean, it was a cool implement and all, but it made the game kind of more, focused on mechanics than actually just like immersion. Anyways, let's go with survival. Nope, let's go with survival. There you go. That's at survival, right? Okay, good. Awesome. All right, sweet.
Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Cool, awesome sauce.
Thanks
So
again.
now we're prepared for the future. That means that we are going to be ready
right?
for
you and Sean,
whatever
no
happens
price
to
is
us
too
if
high.
there's a nuclear apocalypse
Good answer.
type thing
I
in the
have my
future.
moments.
Yeah. Do you want to get the baby or should I?
Has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection.
Sure, even though usually the mom is the one that comforts the child.
You heard God.
And I'm going to assume we're in like an average white people family where, although I'm not really white, I'm more so like, to be honest, I'm Mexican, so yeah, even in Mexican families, the mother is more caring. Usually, I'm gonna say usually. Sometimes there are those unique cases where the dad, or there are those cases where the dad is more loving than the mother. Anyways, let's spin this crib mobile. I got into a really touchy subject, and I apologize for that. I have no idea what the hell brought that up.
Listen, after
Yeah.
breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, she is not your mother. For the billionth time, you are an adopted. You are an adopted. Wow, I didn't even finish that sentence. You are an adopted robot.
Flashes, blinding
Or a
flashes,
purchased robot, more so.
sounds of
Oh, look, there's people
explosions.
panicking and running and stuff.
Trying to get
That guy's
confirmation.
running, they're already panicking.
What?
We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Ooh,
We do,
Oh,
we do
no.
have. we
better
do
sit
have
down and
That's
pay attention to the news.
confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations.
Okay, so New York and Pennsylvania, so where I live,
Pennsylvania.
I'm basically dead now.
My God.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
We need to get to the vault now.
Actually, now that I think about it, where I live, if they hit New York, and by New York I mean New York City, I actually wouldn't die right away. I would be in the radiation zone, definitely. But I wouldn't die. Actually, I may not be in the radiation zone. I'm actually further from Manhattan. I probably will get radiation, but it may not be lethal radiation in this area, so I may just become a ghoul. Oh man. See, these are the weird thoughts These are the weird thoughts that go through my head every single time I play games, or whenever I'm just doing random stuff, or when I'm watching a movie or a TV series or something like that. I'm always thinking, what if this applied to real life, or what if this were happening in New York, you know?
I'm reporting this!
If you're
Okay.
in the program, step forward. Otherwise,
Mailman.
return home.
Hello, mailman. Wait, he's my neighbor? Oh, cool. I have a neighbor mailman.
We need to
Anyways,
get in.
let's talk to this guy.
We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult
Come
female.
on.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay. Please let me go through invisible force fields.
What's
Also,
gonna
I find
happen
it
to all
weird
those
that
people
the
outside
Vault
the
Tec
gate?
security guy was literally waiting for us. Look at all of those families over there who went by, and he's waiting for us. He's like, you know what? You guys deserve to go into the vault, and I'm gonna lead you guys just in case. All right, we need to step onto the platform, and our wife should be right here, or rather, my wife. 'cause
Almost
I'm
there.
playing.
We're gonna be
I'm-
okay.
I'm the one that's playing through this game.
I
You guys
love
are just
you.
watching.
Both of you.
We
Yeah, it's a
love you
whole
too.
weird dynamic thing. Anyways, the funny thing is, in this game, if you don't actually head to Vault Tec, you will actually die by radiation. Like, the same thing will happen right now, but when the bomb explodes, you basically die because you're nowhere near close enough to be able to go into the vault. And the cool thing about this game is, at least the thing that I appreciate the most about this game, is that the entrance to Vault 111 is a vertical entrance. Every other vault that we've ever seen so far has been a horizontal entrance. And by that, of course, I mean the entrance, like the actual gate part.
We did it.
For us, it's an elevator
We made
that
it.
takes us to the actual, like,
We're okay.
technically the official entrance. Whereas in other vaults, it's actually just like that right there, where you see the cogs, the gear rather, the gear pattern. That's basically how the entrance is, and the way that it works is, shut up, I'm explaining an idea. The way it works is that this is the actual entrance, and then they will have, yeah, there you go, that they have that to close and to close the entrance and to open it up and all of that other stuff, you know. But in our case, we actually have an elevator to go down. Very convenient, honestly, because that way they could set up the scenario that, oh, you barely escaped the blast because you were on an elevator and stuff and
thanks.
things, and you know you
What now?
can get away from the blast. Also, I didn't see you hand her one. Come on, grab one. Grab
It'll
one,
be okay, right?
lady. Okay, whatever.
See?
We'll assume that she grabs one when our backs are turned mysteriously. Nope, she still has it in her hands. I can see her right there where the little cursor is. Whatever. Anyways, let's just follow this doctor to our assigned area. And that looks highly suspect in there. Those are, that's a frozen room. What the hell? Also, there's a lot of tubing in this place. More so than just normal tubes.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation.
I mean, I'm not
Just a few
an
medical
engineer.
items
I mean,
and
I'm not a mechanical engineer. There you go. I am an engineer, but I'm going to be an engineer when I graduate. But I'm not a mechanical engineer. However, those are way more tubes than are necessary for just a normal living space. You can also tell that thing is frozen. I mean, there are so many. Look at this, frozen. Actually, no, that's not frozen. No, is it frozen? That really is everything is frozen. Like, how do you not notice that this isn't a decontamination pod? This is a cryo chamber. You're stepping into a giant icicle machine where they make human popsicles, except you don't ever lick the... I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, how are you guys not thinking? Actually, well, to be fair, they probably are under a lot of stress, so it's kind of just messing with their heads. I'm gonna go with that as being the excuse, you know. Maybe that's the case, maybe not. I don't honestly know. Anyways, now we're basically being frozen, like I said we would be. Okay, cool. So they manually stopped everything, which is awesome because that means we're finally coming out, right? Looks like I'm just waking up right now. Mysterious figure, and then there's another bald-headed mysterious figure. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that guy. He has a freaking gun. Like, you can see the gun right there in the middle of the screen right now. I would not trust him. Nora is a badass, even when she's faced with a gun, or rather, when she has a gun pointed right at her head, she still fights. And they just killed her and they freeze her up again. And this guy just basically taunts. At least we still have a backup. So, I guess I'm the backup, just in case something happens to the baby. Not sure what that means. Okay, so we're finally being unfrozen because there was an error. Yep, critical failure in cryogenic. I was about to say cryogenic. Cryogenic. Array, all Vault residents must vacate immediately. Whoa, the lag. The lag is real. Open. I'm gonna go over here. Activate. I'm gonna activate. Nope. I have to open by releasing the control panel, or activating the control panel rather, to open this up. And if we actually like interact with Nora, we get the ring that was on her left, not her crotch. That was on her left ring finger, and we actually have the band of matrimony, which is basically just the wedding ring. Anyways, what we need to do now is we need to escape the vault because something went horribly wrong. They took our kid. We need to find out what the hell is going on. So what we need to do, also that giant freaking Ratch, I was about to say. Rad roach. Right now we just call them roaches because we don't know any better, but they're rad roaches. They're vicious little creatures. Don't know where I was going with that idea. Anyways. Okay. If I can hit, thank you. I'm going to take the rad roach meat. Let's see, what else can I take? I'm going to take actually every...
What the hell?
Really, guy? You're taking your sweet old time here when your wife was basically just killed in front of your eyes. Awesome. You're so smart. And then you just take your sweet little time just going out. Man. That's what I find funny in this game. You know, you're just like, oh, I'm in such a rush, and then your character's like, oh, I'm gonna sit very, very slowly. I'm an old man. Okay, anyways, let's take all of that. Let's see this recreational terminal. Overseer memo. Remember, use of the recreational terminal is a privilege at work. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Rick, Tim, Tigum, Sai, Sakuf, Tunum, Chakal, QQQ. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Top 10. Red Menace. Yes, I want to quit. I want that. I want that. How do I? Can I? Yes, you can actually get the Red Menace game. Oh, that is awesome. Cool. I didn't actually find that my first time playing through this. As you can tell, I'm not that into you know, like what's it called? Finding everything, basically. I'm more so just like just do everything quickly, and you know, if there's anything important, I can come back to it. If not, then it wasn't meant to be. Also, let me just grab that and hop out of the way, because those are arc flashes, very dangerous things. I know about arc flashes, not that much actually, now that I think about it. Anyways, I'm somewhat well versed in electrical stuff, because that's the type of engineer I am. I'm an electrical engineer, not a mechanical. I'm an electrical engineer. There's a difference, big difference actually. Although they do have somewhat similar responsibilities, and like they build stuff that they design stuff, I should say. Building the actual stuff is more so for like the electricians, or for the plumbers, where they basically do all of the hard stuff, whereas we don't really get into that kind of stuff. Anyways, the Overseer's instructions, designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation, basically freezing us. Under no circumstances is suspension to be disrupted, even though it was. Cryolator. Something about cryolators. Thankfully, it's a nice way to occupy. So he's talking about the cryolator machine. Anyways, let me just grab that eyeglasses, because I'm going to use them later. Nope, no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go to open evacuation tunnel. There you go. There you go, evacuation tunnel has been open, and we're going to come back for this. It's a cryolator case with the actual cryolator inside, which is pretty cool, because the case itself is freezing, which means that the cryolator must be freezing cold. So it'll freeze stuff, hopefully. That's, you know, that's kind of the thing that I'm hoping for. Anyways, let's get the Radaway preserved cigarette pack. We can actually sell that. Ooh, some more 10mm rounds. Can't even speak anymore. Okay, and if I can aim, that would be very much appreciated. There you go, and easily to. I was about to say easily to tiny one. See, that's the thing. I get cocky. I end up dying. Not a good thing. Not a good combination. Wait a minute. Did I leave? Nope. Okay, I did actually get everything. I know how to reload a gun, dude. I've played FPS games before. Actually, I've also played TPS games, third-person shooter games. Little knowledge bomb. Lol. Beat the crap out of that rat roach. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Haha. Can't touch me. Can't touch this. Anyways, I'm going to end the first episode here, so thank you guys very much for watching. I went on for quite a bit longer than I meant to. I do apologize for that. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. As always, take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, suds.